this road, it has literally taken 1.5 foot of the gravel and dirt that was here.
Right.
It used to be right up there where the top of those roads.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I would get FEMA flood insurance if I had this property, because you are in, they've created a floodplain here.
Well,
Easy.
Floodplain,
Well, no, they've created one.
Yeah, but I'm not in floodplain.
Well, I
Chickens
understand.
and ducks here were all underwater. All this water was clear up into here. You could see where it went through and took out all my gravel. And see, those logs used to be there. It lifted them right up and pushed all the gravel into my yard.
Well, let me ask you this, honestly. If you would have known this problem existed, would you have bought in this property?
Well, of course not.
Okay. Would you, let me ask you this. For all these people that live along this corridor, would you recommend anybody invest in property along Williamson Valley?
Now, not until they fix the drainage on Williamson Valley. They should have put a wall up there too, just to deaden the noise that comes through here. We get trucks every morning at 5:30 with Jake brakes coming down, applying their Jake
Oh my
brakes.
gosh, here you got some rebar.
Well, this is where all the wood used to be, in here.
Oh, you're kidding.
And
Oh,
it just took all the gravel. You can see where the water came right through there, right here.
hey, I'll tell you what, I thought your house and my house, we got the water about at the same level.
But it took it all. Here's all the gravel that used to be over there is now in my yard.
Oh my gosh.
My horse pens, I just brought in another, I paid $600 for more dirt to put in here.
And it damaged it all the way down here too?
It took it all the way out. You can see I've so look at these boulders. Those all came from up the front. They're all way down here.
What?
All these boulders came from the front that are here.
So the water was so strong.
Yeah.
Man,
You can see all the gravel it brought in here. There was no gravel.
Oh,
here.
this is what I get in my yard, this decomposed gravel.
This is all the rock it brought.
Man, I
See
had...
those rocks there?
Oh my gosh, look at this over here. This is a decomposed granite that comes down from the...
This water barrel right here used to be right here. It's now over there up against the fence. It used to be right here and it was full of water.
Oh my gosh.
You can see those stones there? Those are in the front of the house.
These were in the front of the house.
Yeah, so they came brought it all the way. I've still got one out there too.
Larry, I had no idea that your problem was as severe as mine.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a serious problem.
This was all level, and look at how low it is now.
This was all level?
This was level here. Right here, it was level. And now it's got a big hole, and it's got a big sinkhole down there. That was level down there. I just brought in dirt and replaced it again. He had to back in here, and I had to bring it with my...
My God, so you got a full-time job just keeping your property, look at...
And then all the water comes in off Williamson Valley. It just comes in. Come here and look at it.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. There's no drainage. It just comes directly...
It comes right down, and that's how I get all this water.
And then on top of it, the Williamson Valley Road, it has a dome on it. And
Well, yeah, it's got a crown on the road.
but it diverts more water to one side.
Here, that all comes in off of Williamson Valley right down through.
They should have put
See all these trails?
they should have put a storm drain sewage drain system.
Well, I just assume they put a wall in here to catch the water.
Now I want to see how close the water came to your house, and I'm going to tell people this right now: do not buy a house along Williamson Valley, and I would say don't buy a house
where the water came through?
Anywhere in this area, because number one, your property coverage insurance does not cover flood. If your house floods, you're just SOL. So if you wake up some morning and you put your feet down in the carpet and it's a little gushy because it rained all night, you just lost your house.
You can see here I've tried to stop all this water because they brought it down to the end here and just stopped it right at the deal, and all the water pours right in the corner of my yard, and that's where all the water comes in too.
Oh man.
I have to redo this road every year. This is a permanent
Larry,
road.
I thought that I had problems.
Yeah.
You've got, let me ask you this. How close?
Well,
Come
you can go and see the water line. Let's walk up to the front door. You can see where the actual water line is.
Oh my gosh. Were you a little fearful?
Yeah, I didn't want to get underneath the house. If it got underneath the house, it would destroy the structure.
Well, yeah, the water got underneath our foundation.
Yeah.
So
See
how?
right here where the water was up to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Folks, this is incredible. This
Right
man,
out the front door.
if it would have rained another inch, it would have been inside your house.
Yeah.
Oh my
The water was
gosh.
just gushing through here too. I lost so many of my solar lights, I don't even know where they all are.
Yeah, you can see this
Yeah.
real easy. I had no clue, Larry. This is unreal. There's the front door. Here's where the flood came. All of this was underwater like a
Yes,
lake.
Like a lake. It was just
You
coming
have
right
a-
through here like this. You can see all the debris trails with all the debris. It's
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I would be a little bit, well, I'd be a little bit fearful.
And I'm more concerned with what it's done down here in the drainage ditch because I'm about to lose these two trees here because the water's completely eroded underneath. They're already halfway through the tree.
So this whole area was a lake.
Yeah, this was all through here was a lake.
All the way up. You are so lucky you
Yeah.
didn't come into your house. I wouldn't be standing here today with you. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that it was... So anyway, this is Greg here with Larry. I've kind of showed you the damage, unbelievable damage that this Williamson Valley connector, the misengineering and the inability to follow proper procedures when it comes to drainage, flood control, even pollution control. They certainly didn't follow their own rules. Somebody didn't.
Especially when you consider that you only have to go a half mile down the road and the city of Prescott did everything. They put up storm sewers, they put up curbing, they put up sidewalks, and they put up noise retention walls.
Yeah.
And those walls, if nothing else, will keep all the water from
So if you
flowing.
live in Yavapai County, you're just screwed along here.
By all appearances, you get better treatment if you're in Prescott and you pay less taxes in the city of Prescott than you do in the county.
Yeah. Wow. Man, I am sorry. This is just, oh, unbelievable. Look at this over here. This was your...
That's the neighbors, the Brown.
So I'm looking over here.
Did you see it knock down that whole retention wall he put up? That
And
was
that-
all knocked down. And then
So
it came right across here.
I'm looking at your house, and right now you're looking through the camera, and this was all a lake.
Yeah,
Right-
this was all a lake right through here.
I'm sitting here watching my, you can watch my videos, guys. There's a lot of videos up there, but this would have freaked me out completely. I would have been having a coronary. Anyway, hey Larry, thanks for
Greg.
sharing this. I hope we can get somewhere because
Well,
this
I'm hoping
isn't.
that we can get some resolution with the county. I called last night Greg Brown's office again.
Is he going to come out?
Yes, I would like him to come out and take a look at this damage. And this is what I put up with every year.
Oh yeah. Well, you said what? 4 times in the last year.
4 times in the last year and a half.
4 times in the last year and a half. Well, that's about the same amount, and it really doesn't matter sometimes if it's a half an inch or an inch.
It doesn't.
The
Water still collects, comes off the Williamson Valley, collects at the Baptist Church, and then streams across the road. If you were out here yesterday, you would have seen the whole Williamson Valley Road. They had to bring in police, public works. They had every piece of equipment out here because they had rock and stone completely covering the road, where all the stuff washed down on the road. You can look over in the church now and see it all. In fact, we can go over there and take a look at it. You can see all the gravel.
Yeah, I can see.
And everything that came in, and you ought to look at the roadway because there are cuts, divots in the road that go 2 feet deep.
in the road.
In the road, yeah. Come over and look and see how this is cut.
Okay, we're gonna walk up here. I can.
Back over, there's a gate over here.
Okay.